right, I'm back with another long list of things that I'm loving lately, so let's get started. First thing is this plisse set that I got from Shopo. It's just a very dark green, very pleated pajama style set. I did size up right now to be able to cater to the bump, but obviously this is something that's gonna fit perfectly fine even after pregnancy. I think pajama style sets like this are so effortless and so easy to wear and style. You can dress them up or down, and I just think that they're very flattering even though they're oversized. And I think that sets like this are perfect to transition into the fall and the winter. If you guys haven't seen my fall transitional pieces video that I recently did, I will link that down below for you guys because I did also include this set in that video. Next, I got these two bras from Amazon because my boobs are just growing by the week lately. So first one is this one. It's just a ribbed cami bra, very stretchy. I did take the padding off of both of them because I can't stand padding, but they do come with padding. So very stretchy, it's ribbed. It comes in a pack with like 3 or 4 colors, very thin, minimal straps. I've washed them, they wash fine, and they're just super, super comfortable. So been wearing these like crazy. And I also got these, which these actually have a clasp in the back and you can adjust the straps on this one. I also took the padding out. I think this is so flattering and I love this like silhouette of bra. I've also been loving the Skims bras. I talked about that in my last favorites, I think. I also just talked about it in a pregnancy essentials video that I just filmed. So I'll link that one down below too. I've been loving all of the pieces that I recently got from Vinader. I got some hoops from them and these like green onyx pieces. I don't own anything in my collection like this. It makes enough of a statement. It looks very elegant, but it doesn't look like too over the top. Like right now I'm just wearing a ribbed tank dress with a knit on my shoulders, very casual. I'm wearing like flip-flops and this just goes perfectly with it. And I get compliments every time that I wear it. I've always loved sleep shirts, but now more than ever, I'm kind of limited to sleeping in sleep shirts. So I recently talked about the Henley night shirt from Skims. Been loving that to sleep. I think it's so flattering too. Like it's super cute, especially paired with their chunky socks. But I've also been loving these from Amazon, which are just like a buttoned regular sleep shirt. They're both flattering and comfortable and they hold up very well. I've washed them a bunch of times and they look pretty much the same. For the blush that I've been wearing, and you guys know that I always wear my blush all over my face pretty much. Like I have it on my lids, I just mix it with my highlight. It is this one by Laura Mercier in Peach Shimmer. I love all variations of like a good peachy color. I just mix it with my highlight. My highlight is the Fenty Kilowatt highlight. And for mascara, I actually ran out of the mascaras that I always use, which is the Glossier Lash Slick, and then I top it with my Lancome Definicels. Ran out of it, and while I was waiting to have it re-delivered, I started using another old favorite, which is the Thrive Cosmetics. This is their lash extensions mascara. I don't know, it's rubbed off, but it looks like this. This is pretty much the only wand that I use, and it's a tubing mascara, which is great if you live in a humid climate and everything transfers to your lid. These will not. What I like about this is that I don't have to use anything else. Usually I like to layer mascaras, but with this, I only use my primer that I always use to hold my curl, and then I top it with this and it does the job. If I sound out of breath throughout this whole video, please forgive me. I am with child and it's very hard to complete a sentence without taking like 17 breaths. I got these lipsticks. They're called the Lip Treats by Sunnies Face, and this one's in the shade Jellyfish, which is just their clear shade. And I've just been using this as a balm, and I'm not even exaggerating when I say that this is the best lip moisturizer or like lip balm that I've ever tried. I need these for the rest of my life. My lips are very complicated. They're very high maintenance, very dry, very flaky, very annoying my whole life. And when I find things like this, like I just need them in every color. I need to have one in every purse that I own because they're just the most comfortable thing to put on your lip. So my nails have this threshold that once they pass it, my nails just start breaking. There's nothing I can do. It doesn't matter how strong my nails are. They will just break if I'm doing things around the house or whatever. And it doesn't just break like a little tiny tip off. No. It'll break like halfway through my nail. I was on Amazon and I came across this little brush on nail glue, which is obviously for like acrylics or, you know, if you're gonna paste on nails and stuff, but it also works if you break your nail and you just wanna bind them to your nail, at least for a little while. It's not something that's gonna last forever, especially if you're very like hands-on or you're constantly washing dishes or like cleaning or around the house and stuff, but it will hold you over until you're gonna go and do your nails again, or for a couple of days, or if you have an event and you don't want to rip your nail off, you want them all to be like the same length, at least for the night. Having something like this is just so convenient. I'm not talking about if you break your entire nail off and then you're trying to glue that piece back. No, like it obviously needs to have some support that is still stuck on your actual nail and it just maybe broke a little bit. You just brush this on, hold it, and it stays on for a little while. So yeah, this is just something that's good to have. If you have somebody in your household that is very clumsy and you just need to have more durable glassware for them, this is great. Especially for coffee. This keeps my coffee a little colder for a little longer, and it's also meant to keep your hot coffee hot for longer. I don't know, I don't really drink hot coffee. It's just, you know, a very classic design and I like them. I got these little transparent sticky notes from Amazon and I love them. I've been putting them all over my desk to do my little to-do lists for the day, and I think they're so cute. I just use a little Sharpie pen with them and they're so aesthetically pleasing. It's just like a little thick transparent paper. It's not really a paper material. I don't know what material this is, but it's more of like a film kind of material. Front is like frosted and then the back is shiny. I actually forgot to include this in my pregnancy favorites, but it's definitely a favorite at the moment because of pregnancy. My hands are the driest they've ever been. My whole body is just very, very, very dry, but my hands are painfully dry. So I've been using this hand cream by Necessaire. It's very hydrating, it's fragrance free, and it does the job, and it immediately alleviates the pain in my very dry hands. So if you have very dry hands but you don't like very oily feeling things in your hands, definitely recommend this one. A little bit goes a long way and it just does the job. And the last little maternity thing that I'm going to include in this video, because again, I made an entire video dedicated to everything that I'm loving for pregnancy, but I just wanted to really talk about these in this video because they're just the best thing ever, are these maternity leggings. I've been using them around the house like crazy, like for cleaning or just doing anything where I need a little bit of support, but nothing too like compressive, just something comfortable that covers my belly right. For the little coffee recipe that I've been loving lately, I like the chameleon cold brew. I've tried, I think, every version of it, and I really like the espresso version, but for this recipe, I tried out the mocha version, and I just mix it with a little bit of oat milk. It can be either full fat oat milk or whichever oat milk you like. I think it tastes the best with fatty oat milk, but any oat milk, and then you just add some coconut sugar and some ice and you're good to go. So even though I live in a very humid climate, due to pregnancy, I'm getting a lot of dry congestion in my nose, especially at night. It's very uncomfortable, it's painful. It has to be like the air conditioning in my house. You know, obviously it's not gonna be as humid inside my house as it is outside. So that's like affecting my congestion, my breathing. Vitruvi actually came out with a humidifier. I've tried humidifiers in the past, and to be honest, they don't really do much for me. There's just something about this one. I don't know what it is, but it actually works for me. I've used other humidifiers before, and they just do not do the same thing that this one does. This one feels more like pure to me. I don't know how to explain it, but I genuinely feel like this one works better than the other humidifiers that I've tried in the past. So if you're in the market for a humidifier, if you get dry congestion, if you live in a very dry climate, or if it's just dry in your house, having something like this to alleviate your dryness is great. Another plus is that they always have like very aesthetically pleasing things. So the organic shape, like it just looks very good no matter where you put it. And if you guys didn't know, I always have a 20% off discount from Vitruvi, which is always on my website, gemary.net. So for my nail of the month, I've been loving a very minimal, very almost like non-existent manicure. I can't show you right now because they all broke off, but I do have a video of when I got them done. I just did bubble bath, and then like on the tip, I did like a nudie pink color that kind of matches bubble bath, but it's a little bit more opaque. So it gives the effect of not even having like a manicure, but your nails look very, very clean. These little baby hangers, they're so cute. You guys can obviously find whatever use you want for these, maybe for some accessories or something. I got these little laundry pins for his little sets so that it's just easier for me to organize everything. And I've also been dividing his little clothes with this little wooden divider. But this is a good idea for your own closet. Obviously, if you don't have a kid or you're not pregnant, you can just find ways to organize your closet with labels like this, or maybe something that has the label on top. I don't know. I think it's so cute. An app that I've been using that I've had for years, but I didn't start using it until lately, is Like to Know It. I have been posting so many things on there, and I've also been doing these little edits, which I used to do a long time ago, and I've been enjoying doing them again. These like mood boards or little collages or just edits with some favorites for the week, or just random things that I'm loving, or random little curations that I want to do, and I've been posting them on there along with all of the content that I create on every social media. And it's just a good place to consolidate everything, because I know that not everybody who watches my YouTube videos watches my Instagram or my TikTok, and vice versa. So it's a good place to just link everything and organize everything. So that's always linked on my website as well. I've had it for so many years, but I never used it until now. And that's it. That's everything that I've been loving lately. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.